Hi, and welcome to vlog 21. I'm actually at Linear Fisheries Syndicate Lake, and I'm on the lake called Unity, which I've fished a couple of times. I've never had a fish off here in the winter, so that is my aim, is to actually try and catch one off here during the winter. So I'm looking around. I've seen nothing yet, but I'm going to walk all the way around the lake and then basically decide where I'm going to fish. So follow me around. So we'll move on to the next peg now. Right, I'm just coming up to the next peg now, and while I've been walking around, I've just had a look at the weather forecast, and tomorrow we've got 42-mile-an-hour winds and blowing straight into the corner that I've just showed you. I'm not sure. I need to see fish. So we're just coming up to this peg there. The next peg now. Just bear with me. Right, the wind is actually pushing straight into this bank, and I know that it's supposed to be the temperature is supposed to be rising. So I think I'm going to give this one a go. So probably one of the furthest pegs from the car park, but hey. Well, it's not a freezing wind. I mean, I've got my coat on obviously, but it's definitely feels warmer than it has for a couple of weeks for sure. Right, I'm going to get the van and get it to the nearest car park, and I'm thinking I'm going to give this one a go. Right, wish me luck. Catch you in a bit. Right, now I'm definitely torn. I've just come into the swim that I fished previously on Unity, which is the dance floor, and I've just seen a fish poke its head out. So yeah, I'm torn now. I was going to go on the other side. Let me just turn this round. Right, so I was just in the peg over here by this big oak, and it really did look nice over there. Wind was blowing in. Then, like I said, I've just come around here, and just in front here there's populars. I think it's coming in again. Around about 23, 24 wraps maybe out here. Fish just poked his head out. So now I'm actually torn as to whether I'm going to fish this one again. I know the spots in this one, and I think I was fishing 22 wraps I believe last time. So 23, 24. I'm sure it'll probably be the same. I'll just if I decide to fish in here, I'll get the leading rod out and just confirm it's nice and clear. And the guy on the other side who's just packing up, I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see. Yeah, you just about see them over there. They're just packing up, and that guy over there's just he's had 2 fish while he's been here. So I'm not going to be too far away from where he is. 23, 24 wraps. Right, yeah, I've made a decision. I'm gonna come in here. Right, I'll catch you in a bit when I'm set up. Right, you probably won't be surprised, but I decided to move again. I'd got most of my stuff out of the van into the dance floor swim, and then I spotted another fish bosh out on the opposite side where those 2 guys were. So basically, I rushed around there, got set up, and got the 3 rods in. So they're all in now. So losing the light now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me tee on and settle down for the evening. Right, hopefully this time we might have a fish. I just want that first winter Unity fish. So yep, here's hoping. Catch you in a bit. Right, we're approaching dawn now, and nothing to report from last night. Very quiet. The wind eased off around about, I'd say probably about 11 o'clock-ish, and it's been still calm since then. but I do believe we're in for a bit of a windy day today. So before it picks up too much, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a zig on. Now I have been playing about with the zigs at home, trying to hone my skills, and I actually did a little bit of a video of it as well, so I'll show you that now. Right, so the aim is to make a zig rig up. I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos, and I'm going to attempt to get it a lot better than my last one that I had, which is a bit crude. So I've actually now got a designated zig box, so I'll run you through the components that we're going to be using. So we've got a zig line, which is a floating line, so we've got that. We'll need some scissors, a hook. Now the hooks are from Incredible Tackle. I'll take one of them in a size 8. Now we've got a zig, a liner, so we'll be using that. And somewhere in here there should be some, yeah, a screw, and that'll be basically to put the zig onto. So it'll either be the foam or a pop-up. Now for this time I'm actually going to be using a pop-up. It's a DNA PB. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to whittle it down, and there's one I prepared earlier, so that one's ready to go on. And an anti-tangle tubing. Right, so they're the components. I'll just put them down there. So the first thing, I have a tape measure here, stolen off the wife, and that was she has got a few of them. So anyway, I'm going to go for a 4-foot zig. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 4 foot, and then we're going to go about another 4 inches to compensate for the knots that we're going to be using. So we'll cut that off. We'll get rid of that. Close that up. Right, so first things first, we're going to put the hook on. So we're going to go in from the back. I'm actually going to use a blood knot rather than a knotless knot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times round, and then back through the loop at the bottom. Wet it, and then just tease it down. That's it. And then just cut that tag end off. Alright, so that's the first bit. Then we grab the zig liner, put it in through the eye. And tease it down to the hook. Right through, and then just pull the line down to where you actually want it. That's it. That's the first bit. And I'll grab my the screw. And put it through the hole. Grab the pop-up and just basically screw it in. Okay, just put it in the position that you think. There you go. Right, and then we get the anti-tangle rubber. Put that in. That's it. We'll make a loop, and what we're going to do, we're going to do a figure of 8. Not on this one. So over, twist it through the back through, just wet it to make sure it's tight. Just cut the tag end off and push the anti-tangle rubber up, and that's it. So that's 4 foot. So let's get back down on the bank and let's see if it works. Well, I'm going to make a couple of more up, and I'll probably use one with the black foam as well. For added attraction as well with that, I will be using the amino smoke before I stick it out, and I normally use the bug. Right, so that's it. Let's get back down on the bank. Right, it's light enough for me now to get a zig on. Now, when I was at home, I actually made a 2 foot, a 3 foot, and a 4 foot zig. And what I'm going to do, it's actually 6 foot out there where I am, so I'm going to try a 3 foot first, and then there you go. So I'm going to try a 3 foot first, and then decide what I'm going to do if nothing happens. Right, let's give it a go. He's hoping. That was a proper donk, that one. Right, so I'll leave it on a tight line. Apparently zigs are better on a tight line, so that's what we're going to do. Sort the handle out, that's it. So we'll keep it on a tight line, and the chances are, if a fish picks it up, it will be a drop back, and you need to get on it pretty quick, I've been told. So as I'm not an expert, I'm going to take their advice. Right, let's see if anything happens there. Here's hoping. Catch you in a bit. Right, just a quick update. We're mid-afternoon now, and good news is one of the guys on the other side, he's actually just had one on a zig, and it was on a 3 foot zig, so I'm feeling a bit confident with the zig now, so I'll leave that on. Alright, we're into late afternoon now, and as the coots and the tufted ducks have been diving on my baits all morning, I'm going to rebait. So what I'll do, I'll run you through the mix I'm using, and then I'm going to get some baiting. Right, just to run you through my spod mix that I'm using. I've got particles. They're from Midland Mixes, and then to that I've already added the DNA insect meal to it. So I've actually run out of that now, so I need to get some more of that. So I'll be putting some of the beta stim mini mix pellets in. them will go in. So that's another bag I need to get. And then we'll put some bug 4mm pellets in. And we've got some 15mm. The bug boilies. And we got some 12mm, so we'll stick them in. And then the secret ingredients. Not a secret anymore, it's the red shrimp liquid, which we've been testing. Give it a good mix up. Look at that, lovely. What carp can't resist that? It's definitely going to work, this. Right. And I'll just get a bit out. Well, there you have it. My spod mix. Brilliant. So I'm going to put about 10, I'd say. All three of the rods are pretty much together over there. Right, we're into the last night, and I've actually just started getting liners on the left and the middle rod. Both of those are the ones that are on the bottom. The Zig, that's not even nothing at all to touch that. So I did think about bringing it in and sticking it on the bottom the same as the other two, but no, I've left it out there now anyway, so you can stop out there now. But yeah, I'm getting liners now, so it's a good sign. It's a good sign. So hopefully we might have a fish either tonight or in the morning. So I'm going to what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a bit of a kip, I think. I'll give the missus a ring and just say good night to her, and then I'm going to get my head down. Right, so if I don't see you later, I will see you in the morning, just for a recap on the session. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Good night for now. Right, we've eventually done it. We've had a fish off Unity in the winter. And I was having quite a few liners on the two bottom rods, and then eventually the other rod, which was the Zig rod, that one went. Oh, he's a bit lively. So yeah, well pleased with that, with the Zig. So all good. So yeah, finally done it. Fish off in the winter off Unity. £24 and 4 ounces. Brilliant. Let's quickly show you the other side, and we'll get it back. Absolutely cracking fight as well, absolutely screamed off. Normally it's drop backs apparently, but no, this one absolutely screamed off. There you go. Brilliant. Right. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Let's get it back. Cracking fish. Yep, that's what I wanted. We've done it. Let's get it back. We're just starting to get light now. So we're on the final morning. And good news is we had a fish last night. So yeah, well happy with that. Nice 24-pound, 4-ounce mirror. Cracking fight, and on a zig as well. So yeah, even more pleasing. And a winter fish off Unity, which is what I was after. Right, so I'm gonna start packing up slowly now. I'm gonna have some bit of breakfast first, and then start packing up. Right, I'll catch you in a bit just before I leave, or maybe even if we have a fish. Just one more will do. Catch you in a bit. Right then, yeah, just a quick one. I had a present for Christmas off my son Gareth and his wife Hannah and the 2 grandkids, and I just thought I'd show it off. It's the first time I've actually been able to wear it because I've had a fish. Bonus. So yeah, so I've got about another half an hour left, so I've put it on. Let's see if it brings us a bit of luck. So as the t-shirt says, just one more will do. I'll catch you in a bit just before I pack up. Alright, that's it then. That's the end of the session. I've got one more rod to bring in, which I'm going to bring in now. But yeah, satisfying result. One fish off Unity, and that's what we're after. Just the one fish during the winter on Unity, so mission accomplished. So yeah, well pleased with that. I did put my t-shirt on, but I think maybe I put it on a little bit too late, with only half an hour to go. So I'm sure it'll work next time for sure. Right then, so I'm going to be bringing this last rod in now, and the last rod is the one that I had the fish on the Zig. So one thing I've learned, yeah, Zigs, I can fish with Zigs and I can catch fish with Zigs. Right, so I will be trying that again. So anyway, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like and comment. A comment will be really good, and hit that bell icon if you haven't already. I will catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.